I love it when some people are getting farful, honestly. I love it when these palm colored people, especially those ones that always use filter to make them look as if they are so beautiful. And at the end of the day, once I remove the filter, you're not going to see that they are not. They are so, let me not say the word. But anyways, I don't know. It's like this person is about this person is about to, guys, just watch this video. Credit belongs to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. If you have not subscribed, subscribe, like this video, drop your comment, and lastly, do not forget to share. And guys, with that being said, let's dive right into this video.
America's worst enemy isn't China, Russia, or North Korea. America's worst enemy is the Democratic Party. I'm just saying. America's worst enemy is...
It's white women who drive drunk while also being pregnant. America's enemy is white women who get DUIs while also being pregnant. Between the two of us, only one of us has that happen. If you haven't drunk drove and gotten a DUI while being pregnant, please raise your hand. Oh no, put your fucking hand down. Put your hand down. Put your motherfucking hand down. Oh, I see it's nobody but you. Oh. Oops.
So, sincere question here. Since New York City is about to elect a jihadi communist mayor, and Hamas is literally at our college campuses, does it really matter if I carry more than 3.4 ounces of mouthwash on an airplane? Like, be so for real.
New York City fucked up royally last night, but let's have a conversation about the things that they think that they're getting, but they're probably likely not. Number one is universal child care. There is no way that Zohran Mamdani is going to be able to find the money for universal child care for New Yorkers. Sorry, take that one off the list. Number two, free public transportation. If you're a real New Yorker, you know they just hop on that fucking bus. It's free anyways, but nonetheless, good luck. How do you expect to pay for transportation? Where do you think this money is going to come from, sir? Number three, affordable housing. Tripling the city's production of permanently affordable union-built rent-stabilized home. Again, who pays for this? You guys do realize that nothing in this world is for free, right? And when all of the elites, all of the billionaires, all the millionaires move out, who's going to pay for it? I promise you, you guys are. And you know where you're going to pay for it? You're going to pay for it in your security. You are going to pay for it in your goods cost, maybe not your food, but you're going to pay for it in your goods cost, and you're going to pay for it in plenty of other areas. Number four at this point, affordable food. Establishing affordable city-run grocery stores. Nope, not going to happen. There may be food pantries, and that's what he's going to say. Well, there's food pantries. You guys can go here and you guys can go there, and they can give you free food. There's going to be churches that give you free food. There's not going to be free grocery run. Free grocery stores, okay? Number five, minimum wage. Raising the minimum wage to $30 by 2030. You guys really genuinely think that that's going to happen? That somebody working at McDonald's is going to be making $30 an hour in New York City? Absolutely not. Again, somebody has to pay for this. Where do you think that money is going to come from? But hey, I'm gonna sit here. I have my handy dandy water bottle. Maybe I'll make some popcorn. We'll sit back. We'll enjoy the show. This is like a social experiment for us, really, you know, because we want to see what happens. I already am not planning on going to New York City for the next few years, which is fine. Maybe people in my comment section will say, we don't want you here anyways. Good. I'll find other places to go, but very disheartening, but, you know, entertaining.
They are terrified of Zohran Mamdani. Trump and Musk endorsed Cuomo yesterday, which is hilarious. Trump goes on Truth Social and says to New Yorkers, you have no choice but to vote for Cuomo. He said he's going to withhold money from New York City if Mamdani wins, which no, is not legal. And he's telling us you don't have a choice? But MAGA complains when we call them authoritarian. Like, if you behave like a dictator, we're going to complain that you're a dictator. Anyway, the only reason he's endorsing Cuomo is because they both have the same billionaires backing them. Trump knows that Cuomo will be really easy to control, and Mamdani will not. Mamdani will actually fight him, and Mamdani will prioritize the people of New York City who voted for him, unlike Cuomo, who would just sell us out. He doesn't even live here. It's especially funny when you think about the fact that there's not only a Republican in this race, there's also a conservative in this race. So Trump just said, fuck my entire party, fuck my entire base, fuck all of the Republican New Yorkers who voted for me. You all should vote for the Democrat. Because remember, Cuomo tried and failed to get the Democratic nomination. He was a Democratic governor of New York. He's a Democrat. He just couldn't get the support of the party.
So, last night was a big win for the left side. Zoran Mamdani is now the mayor of New York City. Spanberger won in Virginia. I believe the gentleman who was running won in New Jersey. A couple of referendums went through, things of that nature. Now, this is the moment I want the Democratic Party to understand. We can beat these people. You just have to have the balls to do it. But something happened towards the end of that Virginia governor's race, Spanberger and Sears. That got me really kind of heated. I didn't say shit about it when it happened, but now that it's over, I think I will. Hey, MAGA, come here. Come here. No, come closer. I'm not coming anywhere near you, but I need you to come closer. We either gonna do identity politics or not. We either going to do identity politics or not. We either going to do it or not. One of the talking points that happened, I think like the last week and a half of the campaign was this. Here come Black MAGA, because they never send out white MAGA to do this. It's always Black MAGA. Black MAGA was saying, how dare black folks not support Winsome or Earl Sears, right? Because she's everything that the Democrats say they want. An educated black woman running for governor. This from the people that have spent 10 motherfucking years talking about identity politics is the problem. So much so that they got jackasses over on the fucking Democratic side, and that includes goddamn Bernie Sanders, bitch. Talking about we need to get away from identity politics. As if I can turn off all of this delicious melanin when I take my ass into a voting booth. I didn't, by the way. And it was only Black MAGA. See, when white MAGA did it, it looked all uncomfortable. It just reeked of that old Kentucky racism. So what do? They put the black Coonesian sign out in the sky. And here they come. We're going to talk about it, boss. Don't worry about it. Check this out. Do you motherfuckers want to talk about identity politics or not? Y'all want to have this conversation? Y'all want to keep fucking around with it? Because we can keep fucking around and act like the shit ain't happening. Or we can talk about it realistically. Which one you want? Barbecue or mildew, bitch. Which one you want? Because if we gonna talk about it honestly, you're not gonna like how we talk about it. Neither the left or the right. Neither the party apparatuses on either side are gonna like it when we do talk about it. Because if we talk about it, we're gonna talk about it this way. The Pe0ple formed right after the end of slavery, right? In addition to burning crosses and hanging strange fruit black folks in trees. What else were they known for? In them early days, what else were they known for? Voter intimidation in the form of poll taxes, grandfather clauses, and when that didn't work, they would just show up at your fucking house and snatch the man out of the house or snatch a child out of the house or whatever and put their ass in trees. Do you think they were doing that because these people were, at the time, Republicans, or do you think they were doing it because they were black? Please discuss amongst yourselves. Go ahead and discuss. Just go ahead and discuss amongst yourselves. Why do you think they did that? Why do you think it was so important that we got the Voting Rights Act passed? Because in America, they were not allowing minorities, and I said minorities, to vote. They were closing places and things of that nature. Now I understand history has been rewritten and a whole bunch of people believe that the civil rights movement was only about black folks getting rights. We were the face, but understand, a lot of you that come to this country and become naturalized citizens and have the right to vote is because of us. It is. Argue with your mama. Do not fucking argue with me. We wouldn't have had to even deal with the idea of voting were it not for the fact that our identity was a problem. Our identity was a problem. It was. You think they disliked Martin Luther King because he was smart? Because he was nonviolent? No. It's because he was a Negro. That black man and those two Jewish men that were killed, what were they doing in Mississippi? So identity politics, whether you like it the fuck or not, is a part and parcel of the entire apparatus. Okay? It is why the consultants that work for the Democratic Party always tell people running in for the party nomination in states, in Congress, or what have you. They always tell them you gotta curate your speech to these people, black folks, to Hispanic people, stuff like that. Identity politics is a part of American politics, period. If you don't believe me, look at how Barack Obama was ushered onto the American stage, the speech that he made, and when he decided to run for president. Just look at it. Were they asking the question, is America ready for a man president? No. Were they asking questions like, is America ready for a senator president? No. Were they asking, is America ready for a president with the name Hussein in his name? No. Nope. They were asking if America's ready for a black president. So when I hear people like Bernie Sanders, David Hogg, Bill Maher with his fucking ass, and all of these Republicans who hate the idea, we got to stop with the identity politics. You know, that horse is not only gone and you're closing the barn door, but you're blowing the goddamn barn up at the same time. You see, identity politics doesn't just go to skin color, nor does it just go to nationality, nor does it just go to ethnicity or sex and sexual orientation. It's all of it. Being poor is an identity. Being rich is an identity. Being famous is an identity. Being unknown is an identity. We all do it. 330, well, however many voting Americans, we all do it. which is what pisses us off when poor people vote against their own best interests. You're voting against the identity that you have in order for you to try to live up to an identity you don't have. You Pe0ple. You can't even afford the OR. And yet your ass is over here voting for tax cuts for these motherfuckers. So the reason Winsome Earl Sears was not getting the support of black folks is because Winsome Earl Sears was a MAGA person. We ain't fucking with that. Didn't y'all learn with Herschel Walker? Didn't y'all learn with Herschel Walker? Obviously, y'all didn't learn with Herschel Walker. And for all of you who want us to get rid of identity politics, I tell you what, we'll get rid of identity politics when you tell exactly why we needed them in the first place. Tell exactly why we needed to have identity politics in the first place, and then we'll get rid of it. If you can't even talk about it, then bitch, don't ask us to get rid of it. Don't ask us to not talk about it. You know, barbecue and mildew, bitch, you can like it or not. I don't really care. Identity is what we are, and that's how we vote.
Wild concept to some of you, but did you know that if you actually don't know what you're talking about, you don't have to have an opinion. You don't have to speak about it at all. Like, you don't have to talk about it. You don't have to put it on the internet. You don't have to speak from a place of being uninformed. You don't have to spread misinformation. You don't have to make yourself look dumb on a public forum. Like, the digital footprint on this app is, people think the digital footprint is like scary for, you know, dumb shit that you do. No, I'm concerned about the digital footprint for people who talk out of their asses with conviction. Like, speak with conviction and act as though they know what they're talking about and put it on the internet and people believe them. Normalize saying to people, I don't know enough about that subject to be able to give you an educated, factual response.
Our new leader, if you try to implement socialism, if you try to render our police weak and impotent, if you forsake the people's public safety, we're not only organizing, but we are mobilizing, and we will become the mayor-elect and his supporters' worst enemies.
Who's gonna tell Curtis Sliwa that he already FA'd and FO'd? Bro, you couldn't lead a successful mayoral race to victory. What makes you think you're going to lead a insurrection to victory? I mean, let's be real. The only race Curtis Sliwa's ever won was beating out the other sperm to the egg. And bro probably swam in circles in that race too. Apparently math is not a strong suit. You only got 7% of the voter turnout in the largest turnout ever in New York City mayor race. And I'd be willing to bet that 7% were the racist, xenophobic, Islamophobic people who did not want to vote for the sexual predator, Andrew Cuomo. Hell, Chad probably told Karen he's the good white guy, honey. He hasn't been caught for any sexual charges yet. Imagine talking about organizing and mobilizing during a concession speech. I mean, honestly, it's a great idea, except most people do it when they start the race, not after they lose. There's still hope for you, Mr. Sliwa. Donald Trump has not designated the white robe crowd as a terrorist organization.
Anna, Marietta, OTP. I do a New York City Christmas trip every single year. My mama's been taking me since I was a little girl. We bring my daughter now. And I am MAGA. I voted for Trump 3 times. And the news keeps telling me, don't go to New York City because this man is the mayor. He is an evil communist. And honestly, I don't believe it. There is nothing that is going to stop me from going to New York City. I go stay at the plaza. We do the tea. We do a carriage ride in Central Park. We go to the American Girl doll store. We go see Broadway shows. We go down to Soho. Like, am I supposed to be scared? Is this for real? What's he going to do? I was supposed to be scared of New York 20 years ago after 9/11. I wasn't scared. I went right up there every single year. Every single year we do Christmas shopping in New York City. And I love it. I love it so much. Why do people keep lying to us about it being dangerous in New York? My mama is 70 years old. It is not dangerous, not even for her. And she carries her money out in the open. We're not going to be dumb. I say, Mama, put that away. Put that away. Use a crossbody. She's got an adorable Chanel crossbody she wears. Just nobody's ever took it. There's just some things in New York I can't get at Lenox. I can't get at Phipps. I'm not going in the perimeter to do my Christmas shopping. No, thank you. I'd rather go up to New York City. I'm not taking my mom and my daughter to Bushwick at night. I mean, there's places I'm smart. But the neighborhoods, Times Square, the places I go, Midtown, the Upper East Side, they have that little store with the little miniatures, John Darien down, below 14th Street, all the little holiday markets. Like, I never felt scared for 1 second. You tell me this little adorable communist is going to ruin New York City? No, he's not. Honestly, they say 10% of New York is going to move. Then move. Maybe I can get a reservation at the corner store. My daughter would love it. Okay, Taylor Swift goes there. So I would love to get those little square ravioli pizza things, fried things. I would love that. So I'm just starting to think, MAGA could just be lying about how dangerous people are. I'm really starting to question, because New Yorkers are not dangerous. New York City is not dangerous. This adorable little man is not dangerous. He's like, free bus. And everybody's like, immigrants are not dangerous. Jose does my landscaping. His wife does my cleaning. I love them. They're part of my family. I swear to God, if Donald Trump takes them away from me, he will have to answer to me. Anyway, let me know. What do you guys think? Is New York City safe or not? Can I do my Christmas trip?
New York City just voted for chaos, and guess what? They better prepare for it. New York City just voted for Zoran Mandami, a self-proclaimed socialist, to mayor of New York City. You want to change? Congratulations, you're about to get it. Higher taxes, free groceries, zero accountability, and a city that's falling apart, ready to collapse completely. His policies, they sound great in theory. Free transit, rent freezes, universal health care, but guess who's paying for it? You are. Businesses will leave, jobs will vanish, and the same people cheering tonight will be the same ones crying about why their rent tripled and their salaries, well, they disappeared. This has nothing to do with background or religion. This has fully to do with ideology. New York City just handed the keys to a man who believes that the government should control everything you do. The Trump movement warned you. We warned you. The entire country warned you. Now the country's financial capital is in a socialist's hands. Pull up New York City, because this is exactly what happens when you let socialist ideology, run your city. Get ready for skyrocketing taxes, fleeing businesses, and a financial meltdown described as progress. Us conservatives, we call
that don't like Zoran Mamdani based off of his ethnicity and his religion, and it's fucking racist. I know that America is racist, and I know that America has been racist, and I know it's really never going to change. But the fact that it's so openly just in everybody's motherfucking face and they don't give a damn. People on here making fucking think pieces talking about Kumo was better based off of his belief system. Bitch, what the fuck does that even mean? Yeah, screw how they ran in the primary, screw their fucking education, and screw who they are to the people. Oh, because of somebody's race, ethnicity, and religion, we don't want them. You're fucking right. First of all, Zoran Mamdani was born in Uganda, and his parents are Indian. So let's be very clear, baby. Let's be very fucking clear. He is beyond culturally aware. He is a Muslim who has American citizenship, and he has a Ugandan citizenship. When I tell you, baby, you don't have to like him based off of his ethnicity or his religion. But I promise you, the rest of America and New York City loves him. Now he's the mayor of New York.
One thing that is really, really paining these people is how a lot of Democrats are actually able to give them FAFO winning when it comes to this election, honestly, because a lot of them do not really see that coming. So because it happened, it becomes a lot of problem for especially some of these white folks. And that is why someone can just sit down, wake up and say one of the biggest problems that Americans are actually having is not China, is not this, is not that. In fact, she was just left with the option of saying that, yeah, one of the major problems that black people are having is literally Americans, is literally black people. That is the last thing that was in her mind for she to say. But she never got the chance to say it. And mind you, this lady is actually using filter on every single part of her video as far as I'm concerned. Sometimes I keep saying, why can't you just come natural the way black people are coming out natural if you know that you are that strong, humble, and you know that you literally do not... See, some of them say something that at the end of the day, the words they said are things that is going to be used against them in the court of law. Because they will just sit down and create one stupid nonsense mindset and then start running with it. Sometimes I keep wondering, how do some of them usually do survive in the house? Honestly, how do they survive? Because these people are people that they literally do not reason before they talk. They don't mind what they say. And at the end of the day, they keep seeing what is happening online, where people are going to prison, where people are being charged to court, where people are being done a lot of things just for the words that they are using. But still, they will not learn. Still, they will not curtail their words. Still, they still want to keep provoking black folks. And that is why I so much love Bishop Thomas. God bless you. I love the answer he really, really gave her. He gave her the answer she is looking for. Because if you leave that woman will show you that the problem we're having is black people. Why they are the problem? Check the list of fraud, what they call it, fraud, EBT fraud alert list. You find out that over 70% of them are the ones committing it. But still, they still try one way or the other to rob black people what black people are not. But one thing they forgot is God got our back and God keep fighting for us. And that is why at the end of the day, no matter how they try, no matter how they push, no matter how they try to frustrate us, God still keep coming through for us. But anyways, let me know what you think about this particular video. Credit belongs to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like this video, drop me your comments. And lastly, do not forget to share. I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you supporting, liking, watching. I really appreciate and I do not take you guys for granted. And with that being said, with no further ado, I do like I always say in my videos. I'm going to be saying, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you guys. Mwah.